segment is a subject we all wish we had been taught in school. Wealth management. Not just about making money, but also about how to protect it and grow it. Our title sponsors, 𝐂𝐀𝐓𝐀𝐋, is a company that is committed to bringing enterprise-level tax planning and financial strategies to small businesses across the US. We have a short video showcasing their scope of services that they offer to small businesses. Can we please have the AV?
Leadership is knowing the way, going the way, and showing the way. And Anil Grandhi, AG, exemplifies this. A dynamic entrepreneur in Dallas, AG empowers businesses, strategic advisory, expert tax planning, and visionary leadership. Hailing from a business family in Rajam, Andhra Pradesh, AG began his career at PwC Hyderabad before making an impact at Sun Edison, Amazon, and Starbucks in the USA. In 2019, he founded 𝐂𝐀𝐁𝐀 FinTax, a thriving tax and financial services firm serving thousands of clients across 30 states, a Forbes Finance Council member and recipient of multiple awards, including the 2023 Business Excellence Award. 𝐂𝐀𝐁𝐀 FinTax offers services like proactive tax planning, tax filing and compliances, bookkeeping, CFO services, entity setup, R&D tax credits, M&A, and due diligences, and wealth management.
Perfect. Can we please have Mr. Grandhi, Anil Grandhi, the founder and CEO of 𝐂𝐀𝐁𝐀 FinTax, on stage to give us more insights on wealth management, how we can protect and grow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks to Tony and SABA for such a great business owners conference. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. My name is Anil Grandhi. So meanwhile, because you need to see my face for the next few minutes, it's better to know about me. So I have 20 years of experience in the core finance, tax, and accounting field. I'm not from IT backgrounds like most of you guys are. And I have been serving as a Forbes Finance Council member. And also, recently I received congressional awards at Capitol Hill in Virginia and Washington, D.C. And I also received many business excellence awards. And we are based out of Dallas, but we have presence US-wide. I'm just waiting for the next slide, please. Okay. I have been talking at many places about the wealth building. So in the last few years of my career, I have built my knowledge on how do you build wealth. So today, we will focus on few topics. When we have been paying so much of taxes, see, when you want to build the wealth, we are working hard, but every dollar we are earning, we are putting away some money in the tax. It's like a donation box. Keep donating, keep donating, keep donating. But if you keep donating like that, when do we build wealth? So, again, if you look into the successful business owners or millionaires, like Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, our president, Donald Trump, how much taxes they are paying? 1%, 0.5%, 2%, almost zero. But when, if we look at all the successful business owners, how much taxes they are paying, but why we are not able to build? The only reason is they know where to focus their energy and efforts. But we all are very busy in our day-to-day life, so we are not focusing on main areas. But if we can focus on that one element tax, see, we can double the money in much faster way. Next, just I want to take a very small example. On average, most of our Dallas people, if you look into that, so full pace. Whenever I say that, next we'll go for full pace. Okay. So if you see an average income for many business owners, including the W-2s, the average incomes are around $500,000, including social security and other taxes we are paying on average 40%. So for on average income of $500,000, we are paying around $200,000 in taxes. But if we can find a way how you can invest this money over the next couple of decades, you can build the wealth in a much faster way. So like example, if we can start saving the $200,000 for the next 25 years before our retirement, by the time of retirement, we can make millions of dollars, incremental funds, just only with the tax savings. No extra efforts are required. So now, let's start focusing on real estate. How we can use the real estate to build the wealth. I strongly recommend everyone to buy at least one real estate property every year, at least one residential property. I know if you start buying hotels like Daniel, David, all said, it requires millions of dollars investment. Maybe tax-free retirement. We all are working hard. At one point of time, we all need to retire. Even after retirement, whatever money you take from your retirement funds, you need to pay taxes, including our 401k. 401k, now we are enjoying the taxes, tax savings when you contribute, but when you withdraw money, you need to pay taxes. But now, there is a concept called Roth IRA. Everyone is eligible to contribute to the Roth IRA if you can plan it properly. You can contribute $7,000 per annum. Your spouse can also contribute $7,000 per annum. You may think that, why is only 7,000? Yes, 7,000. Even you can manage this $7,000 appropriately. Once you contribute to the Roth IRA account, the money grows tax-free. And you don't need to pay taxes on the earnings forever in your lifetime. And if for the last 10, 20 years, I hope you're already contributing. If not, you already lost a lot of opportunity. So what I say is, Roth IRA, everyone should have Roth IRA account. If you don't have a Roth IRA account, please go and open a Roth IRA account today. And you can directly contribute to the Roth IRA account if your total income is less than $265,000. Stock. Now, he has more than $5 billion in his Roth IRA account, and whenever he withdraws after the retirement, he doesn't need to pay even a single dollar in taxes. When he is able to build, why can't we? We can also do it. And with this Roth IRA, there is a concept called self-directed Roth IRA, where you can invest in any of the investment opportunities. It can be crypto, it can be real estate, it can be lands, it can be arts or gold, jewelry, or anywhere. Or you can even give a loan to one of your friend also. So all these things can be done with a properly structured Roth IRA. Cash flow is the king, not cash is the king. So if you have the higher cash sitting in the bank account, definitely I want you to reconsider how do you want to diversify. And I do also know that a lot of people are investing in the real estate. Not only real estate, there are so many other ways. And dividend distributions are very important. The passive income, whether you work or not. Yesterday I was talking to one of the big real estate guy here. He has so much of money, but what about the passive? So we need to create a system where you can generate a passive income every month on month. Business can go up and down, real estate can grow up and down, but if you don't have the passive income, you struggle for survival on month with the family. So work on those areas, then have the peacefulness. Having a $10 million sitting in the real estate which you cannot touch, rather take $1 million out of this, generate a passive income flow for the next few years just with the interest and dividend income, so that you can plan much better those investments. So, and we always say that work with an advisor. I know that we all are smart enough to manage the funds on our own. It can be stock market, it can be real estate, it can be multiple investments. But having one advisor will always help you as a second opinion. Yes, you are smart, but always a second opinion always helps. That's where we come into the picture. When we are building the wealth, definitely one of the key factor in building the wealth is having a strong team. Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Donald Trump, they are not finance professionals. They are not CPAs. They are not licensed financial advisors. But they are successful in building a strong team who can help them, who can work for them, who can deliver for them. That's what we all are very busy in our business. But if we can build a strong team, then we can play the game much better way. That's where AZ FinTax comes into the picture. We are a big team of licensed CPAs, chartered accountants, and also licensed financial advisors. We are here to help, whether you want a tax planning, tax filing, or advice bookkeeping services, CFO services. And you can, there are on your tables, there is a small barcode which you can see, which you can scan and download a quick booklet of 12 tax and finance saving tips. It's a just free download. You can download it. You can read it. It's a very basics. It gives some, because you all busy on your busy business building, but always it's better to know better to have some finance knowledge also. It really helps. And for all our SABA members, I would love to offer. I would love to talk if you want. If you have any questions, I'm here all the day, and I would love to talk. And we are just as a Easy FinTax, we are offering a 15% discount exclusively for the attendees of the SABA members for this event today. Any services you are availing from us, we are giving a 15% discount for our services. And thank you very much. And I'm open to any questions if any. Great. No questions means people understood so well. I presented so well. Otherwise, people don't understand anything. Either this or that. Excellent. Thank you very much.
I definitely think it was a wonderful presentation. You explained such complex concepts in such a simplified manner that you... All right, so we will be announcing, we'll be having the raffle and the second half of the day, and then that's when we'll be announcing the winners. Thank you so much, very much, Mr. Anil Grandhi, for such a wonderful session. Thank you. Mr. Anil, can you please stay back? We would like to recognize Mr. Anil Grandhi for such strong contributions, not just to this session, but to this overall event. Please have a big round of applause.
Okay, to participate in the raffle, just scan the barcode, whatever I said, download the booklet, automatically you will get into the raffle. We are giving away 2 raffles. So please download the book. There is a knowledge we are sharing. At the same time, you will have you can be a winner of the raffle also. Thank you very much. On every table, there is a barcode with Easy FinTax. You can see. And thank you very much.
Anil Grandhi.
I hope now it will work at least. Yes, it's working. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Thanks to SABA for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge on how to set up a non-profit. We all working so hard, and we always have a feeling that we want to give back to the community. We love the community. We born in the community, we grown up in the community, we want to give back to the community. God blessing. I strongly believe we all earn more than what is required for our living on month basis. In this process, if we can give back a small amount to the community, which can help to uplifting the surrounding community, definitely it helps the community and also us. So today, sir, one second. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about that, and this is a very brief about me. If you have not attended in today's morning session, this could be a small intro about me. Otherwise, it's a boring. Please bear me. So my name is Anil Grandhi. I'm the CEO of Easy FinTax. I have 20 years of experience in the core tax accounting field. I work for Amazon, Starbucks, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and also Sun Edison before starting my own practice. And we are based out of Frisco, but we have existence of clients US-wide. And we are a tax planning experts, tax planning, tax filing, bookkeeping, CFO services are my specialization. And I'm also a chartered accountant from India. If you want to know how to move the money from India to here, or otherwise what to do with the assets, what are the compliances required in India, it's one stop. You can reach out to me directly. I'm happy to answer. And even I am alone, I'm supported with a very big team of CPAs, chartered accountants, and other licensed financial advisors. We have been filing, we are experts on the tax filing services. Even you file an extension with some other CPR and accountant, still we would love to help you. So we bring the industry expertise. Till now, in the history of our organization, we have not even received a single audit notice for any client. It is not an easy one because we have a lot of very strong internal control systems. Every returns goes out only after a couple of reviews. So we follow all those things. That's what we maintain the consistency US-wide. We file thousands of returns US-wide, but still we are maintaining the consistency even without a single audit notice for a long time. Yep, let's get into the topics. Let's start with the basics. What is a non-profit? What we need to do? Whether do we need to pay taxes? What are the exemptions we get? And how do we start? Let's go through the small step by step. First, the basics. What is a non-profit organization? So, a non-profit organization is completely different from the profit organization. Generally, when you run a business, I know most of your small business owners, and I do also see some young kids also there. So, teenagers also here. But when you run an organization for a profit, at the end, what is our objective? We make money, we take the money out of the business and use it for our personal purpose or maybe for investment purpose or family. But when you have a non-profit, the basic fundamental rule here is the owners, the directors or officers cannot take any share of the income or profits. So that is a basic thing. And so that is the base. What is a non-profit? Then how do you set up a non-profit organization? You need to file a certificate of incorporation for application with the state secretary board. So every state has a different rules. So this entity set up non-profit is not with the federal. It is for the state. So you need to submit an application with the state secretary. And for what purpose you can create a non-profit? You can create a non-profit for any lawful purpose. And people think, I set up a non-profit and I don't need to pay any taxes or I can get an exemptions automatic. No, it is not an automatic formula. When you set up an entity, it's like a non-profit entity is different. Then you need to apply for an exemption. The exemption is called 501c3 exemption. It is not automatic route. You need to submit a separate form again for this. So don't assume that, okay, I set up, a lot of times I see that people say that I set up a non-profit. Till now, in our Indian community, most of the Indian community, Asian community, I see we file non-profits 100% free tax returns filing we do for a genuine purpose, not for the small purpose. If really, like example, temples, we file many tax returns for the temples, churches, and also bigger organizations for completely for free from AG FinTax. If it's a really genuine and really with a intention to help the community. So when we in that process, we see that they set up the non-profit, they even accept the donations, but unfortunately, what we notice is they are not even certified or they don't have a tax exempt status, which is 501c3. So it is not an automatic route. So Anil, good. So now we understand that, okay, we need to submit a separate form for the exemption. Again, there are a couple of different forms are there. What type of form? Easy form, complex form. Easy form is like if the total receipts, annual receipts are less than $50,000, we call it as easy form. If you're expecting more than $50,000 collections per year, then we call it generic one. That's a separate process which we need to follow. Then, for what purpose you can set up a non-profit? What are the few examples or categories? Let me go through few. First, humanitarian relief. That means you want to support the low-income community, or you want to provide food to different people or under low-income communities, or you want to offer a shelter, you want to offer a clothing, or you want to offer a medical care to the low-income communities, then you can set up a non-profit. Your intention should be to serve the community. There should be an activity. And education, if you want to support the education. So I personally feel that one of the best gift you can give to anyone is education. That can change their family's life completely. So education, and also combating obesity, depression and dependency. Like that includes sports, camping and social activities. You want to encourage the spirit in the community by organizing a lot more sports events. Then also you can start a non-profit organization. And medical and financial support. You want to strongly support the community with the medical support. There are so many families who doesn't have money to even to buy medicine. So you can support them. And also financial support. Sometimes there are old people are there, they don't have money for living. So you can even support them also financially. And assist veterans and elderly people and animals. You might love pets. So you can start a non-profit and start taking care of the animals. And also miscellaneous. The miscellaneous definition is a bit bigger. Arts and cultural activities, religious and ministry programs, empower women, children, underserved groups, and disaster reliefs. Maybe natural disasters, if anything comes up, if you want to help. This all could be a purpose why you can set up a non-profit. And international support. Even you can support non-profit international organizations. Worldwide, there are so many non-profit organizations are there. Even you can go and support international and support other non-profits. Like example, you raise some funds, but you want to support another organization. Maybe you may want to work together with some other organization, or you can donate to some other non-profit 501c organization. So these are the very high-level activities or purpose why we set up a non-profit. Okay, Anil, what is the advantage of setting up this? Once you set up this, you can raise money from the public for the charitable purpose. So otherwise what happens, like example, if I set up an LLC, what happens? If I get any money collections, it is an income. I need to pay taxes. Non-profits, they can raise funds from the public. They don't need to pay any taxes to the government because here there is no profit motto at all. So then, okay Anil, this is good. These are really good. Now we understand. Now there is a purpose. Like example, you want to support your education side. You want to support community. Come on, yes. I set up a firm. I set up a non-profit. What are the tax benefits we have now? So because these are, you might have been hearing, lot of donations, lot of non-profit organization comes for the donations. What benefits you get? At a very high level, non-profits, if you want to, like think from a donor like you. If you want to donate to any non-profit organization, do we get a tax deduction or no? Can someone answer? Okay. So there's a small thing. You may not get a tax deduction because it depends on which type of tax return you file. There's a small change, I will explain that also. Generally, if you are filing an itemized return, even though you donate to any non-profit organization, you cannot claim any deductions for your donations. But if you are filing an itemized, then only you get the value in the form of deductions for your donations. Now, for this year, because of the new big beautiful bill, our Trump introduced a new clause. You can claim up to $2,000 married filing jointly, even though you are filing item standard return. So this is a brand new change which is applicable from this year onwards. Till last year, you cannot claim even $1 as a deduction if you are filing as a standard. This is a big change. This is from the donor perspective. So from then how much money this is good. I want to donate now. So actually I have a client who makes decent size of money, but he already has enough money and he wants to donate all the money whatever he earns. So he doesn't need to pay any taxes. So what is a deduction? Like example, I have $100,000 of income. I gave a donation of $10,000 to some non-profit organization. So if at all, if you meet all the conditions and everything, this $10,000 can be deduction. So it is bringing down the taxable income. But how much money I can get the deduction? Every dollar whatever I donate, can I get a deduction? Answer is no. There are limits here. So what it says, you can claim a deduction up to 60% of AGA, adjusted gross income. That is, there is a formula which I'm not going through that, but for our discussion purpose, your income. So 60% of your income only can be, 60% of your income only can be claimed as a deduction. Like example, I have $100,000 of income. I donated entire $100,000 to non-profit organization. Can I get it entire $100,000 as a deduction? Answer is no. Only 60%, only allowed. The balance 40%, what happens? Can someone tell? What happens to the balance 40%? Disallowed? Sorry? It's a guess only. It's okay. There is no exams happening here. Sorry? We have to pay taxes. No, but what happened to that 40%? I got $100,000. I donated $100,000. Yes. Carry over. This year, if you are donating this year, you can get a 60% of your income as a deduction. The balance can be claimed as a deduction next year. If not next year, then next year, you can claim it as a deduction. So, if you are donating to any public charity, 60%. If you are donating to any private foundations, you might be hearing that, like different foundations, like Gates Foundation. Have you heard of Gates Foundation? Foundation, it's like a family-owned organ. Generally, private foundations are family-owned foundations. If you want to donate to any of those foundations, then it's only 30%, but otherwise, it is a 60%. Then, appreciated asset. Anil, I don't have money, but still I want to donate. Can I donate my assets? Yes. You can donate the stock, you can donate real estate, you can donate cryptocurrency, anything. If any assets can be donated, it means donation doesn't need to be only in the cash. It can be in a non-cash assets also. And here, there is a beauty. Like example, when I will take like example, 10 years back, I invested in Amazon stock. Okay? At that time, maybe just for a discussion purpose. At that time, the stock price was only $50. But now the current price is maybe around $300. Now what happens? I can donate the entire stock now to any non-profit organization and I can enjoy the deduction for the $300. I paid actually only $50 10 years back, but the current valuation of the stock is $300. But if I donate the stock rather than cash, I can enjoy the tax deductions of $300. So, if you are running a non-profit organization, whenever you go for a funding or seeking funds, donations, you can always give an option. Sir, you not only cash, you can also give equity, stocks also. Not only cash, you can give stocks also. There are a lot of capital gain exemptions are there with that formula. So, appreciated assets also, you can donate. That is it. Capital gains are completely tax-free. So, non-profits doesn't need to pay taxes at all. So, even like now, the non-profit got this Amazon stock at the $300. Do they need to pay taxes when they sell? Answer is no, because non-profits are exempted. So, if at all, like example, the same $300, if I want to donate, I have to sell. The actual cost of my investment in the Amazon stock is only $50. Right now, it is $300. I need to pay taxes on the $250 in the difference. I need to pay taxes, capital gain taxes. Then, after paying the taxes, if any money left over, then I do donations. Rather, going through all this formula, you can just donate stock also to any non-profit organizations. There are different websites are there where once your firm is registered with the 501c3 organization, the certification, exemption, once your firm gets that exemption, then it will be part of the central database. You can donate, like even if you go to the Fidelity, always there is an option where you can go and donate the stock to any authorized or 501c certified non-profit organization. You can directly donate even from Fidelity also. Like that you can do from any organization. So any stock brokerage firm. Then, what are the basic compliance? Good. Now I know the purpose. I set up the company. I set up the non-profit. I applied for the exemption. Now, what to do now? Now it is approved. Your firm is approved for the non-profit. Now what happens? Now, important things are there. You need to maintain bylaws and minutes of the board. Because this is a pure non-profit. You are touching public money. You need to maintain reasonable, accurate books of accounts along with bylaws. What is a bylaw? What are the rule book of the company? What are the rule book of the organization? What to do, what not to do? Who are the directors? What are the things to be complied complied, and also like if you are allowing any paid memberships, what are the rules are there, and there are different things are there. It's a rule book of the how to run an organization. So bylaws, board meetings, and also financial records, including receipts, donations. If you are touching $1 from public, you are responsible for that money. You need to maintain proper books of records for that. And also, every year, you need to file a information report to the IRS. It's like a 990, N99, 990 easy, 990 different, based on income, based on collections, how big the non-profit is. Based on that, the different types of forms you need to file. Then, okay, Anil, these are good. Exemptions are good. Now you are confident. Come on, yes, you can start a non-profit. You can raise funds in the public. Now what to do? Now what's next? Now, good. Now, as an idea, it is good. Let's summarize few quick steps. What are the steps to follow to start a non-profit? The first, create a leadership team for the non-profit. Yes, you have a vision, you have a mission. Find out who can guide you, who can authorize, or team create a form group, or identify who are in the same thought process. Always it will be helpful to form as a group and do it, because for non-profits, you need minimum 3 directors anyway. So, form a team of leadership team who can run this non-profit organization along with you. Then number 2, identify and create a mission statement. What is the purpose? What do you want to achieve? You are touching public money. You are putting your extra efforts. You don't make any money from this organization. So what is the mission then? What do you want to achieve? Then discuss and draft bylaws for the non-profit. With your leadership team or directors or officers, discuss and design create complete bylaws. What is the bylaws? To-dos, not what to do, what not to do in the entire organization. And also complete and file. Once you have all this, then go and file a non-profit application. Then if without doing any of those things, if you just create, I have seen so many firms, so many people, they get excited, they set up a non-profit. The day 2, day 3, it's gone. They don't even take the action on that. Just like that, they are unnecessarily wasting money by paying to department and also to the service providers. So first, with my experience, what I say is, first have a vision and a mission, create a team, then submit an application. Then apply for 501c3 tax exempt status. Then apply for this tax form also. Then obtain federal and state licenses and permits as applicable. There are some permits or might be required. Like example, under non-profit, you can even run a business. Then you might need some permits. If you're not running any business, you may not require any permits, further permits in Texas state, but please look into that state specific if there are any permits or licenses are required to run a non-profit. This is a very simple 6 steps formula, 6 steps. If you can follow, anyone can set up a non-profit. That's all. And how do you do it? Always I say that build a strong support team for you guys who can help you, who can mentor you, who can advise you, who can take care of you. So that's what the team is very important. That's why AZ FinTax is always there. Ours is a one-stop solution for all your money needs. It can be accounting, compliances, filing, audits, reviews, or even financial planning, wealth management, or loans, mortgage loans, commercial loans, or even line of credit for your business. Anything about money or active funds management, we want to be a one-stop solution. Once a person comes into our picture, they don't need to go and talk to 10 people. Everything is only one point of contact, and we will work internally. We work with the partners to deliver the things. That's where, and also for this specific event, for this as requested by SABA, we offer this $299 registration package in general to complete the entire process, setup, bylaws, and also to set up an to apply for exemption application, which is a complex. Exemption application takes some time. The entire process, generally we charge around $799, but as SABA requested, we want to offer this for $299. If anyone is registering today, only for the attendees, you can go to our counter there, our booth, vendor booth is there. You can go there, you can sign up, you can pay, and you can register. For $299, it includes entire non-profit organization incorporation, that is setting up a company. Then applying for the tax exemption status, and also we are also going to give do's and don'ts of playbook. Like, because if you're doing it for the first time, you don't know what to do, what not to do. We are there for you. There is a playbook which we will create and we'll give it to you, and also a 30 minutes one-on-one consultation. I covered a lot of things here, but if you still have any questions, we offer a free consultation also, which is also included. And apart from that, if you're looking for filing taxes, or if you're looking for set up an LLC, standard regular LLCs, we just file tax. We set up the entity for $99. So don't do mistakes. In the morning session, I was explaining about how people do mistakes by setting up an LLCs without having any proper plan. We do a professional consultation, submitting an application, everything, just for $99 for the LLCs, not for non-profits, regular LLCs. So that's it. And also we are a tax planners. If anyone is looking for tax planning services business, it's not about what you earn. At the end, what you keep in the pocket is what more important. So that is why tax planning plays a key role. If you are looking for a tax planning services, sign up with us. We are offering a 15% flat fee only for the SABA members who attended today. And thank you very much, and I open for the questions. And with me, Swati is also here. Swati is our team member who is an expert on non-profit. Can you stand, Swati, one time if you don't mind? Thank you. Yeah. So Swati, so if anyone wants to work, she is what your first point of contact would be. So she's an expert on non-profit. Any questions, whether you can ask me now or you can come to the counter. Swati will be there, I will be there to answer any of your questions, if any. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. Thank you. Please.
Hi Anilji, good evening. Basically, we are into a retail business, and I know you did talk a lot about NGOs forming and this and that. So I have a different question than that. So to form our LLCs, since we are in retail business, we don't want to disclose basically the owner's information, right? So we did do some consulting to attorneys and some CPAs, and they have, and two of them have told give two different reasons. But what is the best way to form the LLC so that the owners are protected? For example, let's say if there is any sue cases or anything, we don't want to disclose any information. So that will, how do we structure the company?
Very, very good question. Very good question. Many of us are not aware of this, and most of us just going to the Legal Zoom or some other websites and just creating the LLCs. They are struggling. So in America, anyone can file case on anyone for anything. There is no logic behind it. That's what I feel. But if we have anonymity, that means the privacy, no one should know what you own. Why others should know what you own? Very simple. Why do you want to make it public that I own this? I have so many properties. I have so many businesses. I have so many houses. No. You are not even, I don't even want anyone to know, including your neighbor, your family members, except your spouse. No one should know this. Otherwise, you are an accountant or CPS. That is why her question is very, very good question. We can set up a company in Wyoming. In Wyoming, if we can set up a company, the state protects you not to disclose any of the owner details of the LLC. Like example, I can set up a company in Wyoming called No Name LLC. The LLC name is No Name LLC. No Name LLC is owned by whom? No one knows. The No Name LLC can own any company. Like example, right now, I know many real estate experts are here, real estate investors are here. I can have 10 properties in Texas state. But I don't want anyone to know that what I own it. So, my no-name LLC can own all the 10 properties. So, so if anyone can look into that, okay, like example, I own a property in Frisco. So, someone wants to file a case or someone wants to find details. They look into that. At this address, who is the owning? The owner of this Frisco house address is no-name LLC. Oh, man, correct. Go to the Wyoming state. They look into that. Who owns this Wyoming no-name LLC? No name. No one can find who owns it. If you don't take these small precautions, If later something happens, we will only struggle. That's what the reason the insurance, correct? Insurance, we take insurance for what purpose? In the future, something happens, it protects. These small precautions, if we take, it really helps. You can have, generally, we have two types of LLCs there. One is operating for non-operating. If all the real estate assets, we hold it through passive through one LLC, active businesses through one LLC. Wyoming is the best way. I'm an expert on that. I am here. I would love to, I can talk in detail for your scenario, and I can, yeah. Yes. Please, sir. How long does it take to set up a non-profit organization from start to finish? Good question, sir. So generally, once you submit an application, for the first step, incorporation takes around a couple of days, less than 5 days. But after that, we need to apply for the exemption. On average, it takes 2 to 3 months. We have clients who got it in 3 weeks and 4 weeks also. But on average, 2 to 3 months it takes for the exemption. Yes. Okay. I hope I'm done. Okay, so anyone wants any help? We are there. We till the next couple of hours I am here only. We can talk. Our Swati is also here. Our expert is also here. We can talk. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you so much again, Mr. Anil. Truly enlightening. Now we have a raffle. Yeah.
I forgot. So we have a raffle. So we are giving Echo, what is that?
Echo Pop.
Not pop.
Dot.
Dot. Not dot. See it on the go to Desi Mandi. Okay. Oh, India Bazaar also doing it? Okay. Echo Show. Echo Show. On every table there is a picture. Someone can read it and tell me. Okay. So Echo Show, we are giving away this as a raffle. So if anyone has not yet registered, there is on the table, there is a small flyers on the table. The small stands are there, triangle stands. You can scan the barcode, and this is not only for the raffle. When you scan the barcode, you can also download 12 tax and finance tips, which could be very helpful for you. Read it later when you are, I know you are busy, but that will really bring some value. Apart from sharing knowledge, you may be also eligible to get the raffle also. If you have not yet signed up, please sign up. In next couple of minutes, we'll just take it.
Are we rolling?
Tony, we would like you to be on the stage. You are disqualified. I hope everyone submitted.
I'd be surprised if they pick my name. Raja Niru Kunda is there? Raja Niru Kunda. If not, we'll spin it again. Till my name comes, you'll just sit up there, watch till they've picked my name, by the way. Okay. Kenneth Sitman? Kenneth is here? Okay, we'll do it again. I'm telling you, till my name comes up, you just keep thinking, or just give it the prize right now. They did a wheel system. Okay, Madhu Tari Kamal, Madhu is there? Oh, cool! We need to check his ID, man. I don't believe it. Madhu, ID, please. No, thank you for coming, man. Appreciate that. I'm still a little sad about it. We should have run it again. Well, thank you, 𝐂𝐀𝐁𝐀 FinTax team, man. They was a great supporter of us. When we started this event, they really decided to support us, and which make this our vision possible. So Give a big round of applause to Anil and AG FinTax team, man. I really appreciate it, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Anil.
And I forgot, so a lot of people who want, like a lot of kids or a lot of families want to open non-profit, they only charge $800, but today if you just sign up with them, they're charging $300 or something. If you're nice to him, he may give it for free. I don't know. Be nice.